When a child enters the foster care system, something's been done to them. Oftentimes we focus on maybe kids in other countries and we really think ours are taken care of. The Bible calls us to care for the orphan. These are our modern day orphans. It would break your heart to really look into their eyes and to know the stories and the details of what they have actually gone through.
I went through a lot. I was really young. Looking back, I was really young doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. I was driving at 9 years old. I had 3 jobs. I was paying the bills. I was young and I was working. And I ended up selling drugs. I'm not afraid to share that because a lot of kids have been there and done that. Because you would have never guessed about what was going on at home with myself. You couldn't see the bruises. You couldn't see the hurt on the inside that I went through. I ended up in foster care July 22nd of 2010 because my mom is an addict, and I finally opened up about the abuse that I went through. My mom was using meth at the time. I finally realized I can't go through this. If I stay here, if I don't open up, if I don't start telling the truth, then I'm not going to be able to succeed and get to where I need to be. And it scares me to see what's going to happen when I turn 18. And so that's what this program is like. It's so awesome for me. I can just sit there and I can sit at the table and say, you know, I went through that. I was there. Look where I am now.
Glass Slipper is a labor of love. It continues to be. We remain volunteer-driven and operated, and we continue to pour into the lives of younger women to further mentor other girls. Focusing our efforts on the age of 12 to 18, our primary target are the girls that are often overlooked. Our goal is to be able to empower these girls for a brighter future. For us, that means to live independently, to break generational cycles of whatever has really held back that family, to be able to instill in these girls the opportunity to dream and to know that they can accomplish.
Glass Slipper is giving these girls a network, and it's also building up their value. And once a girl sees their value, it's going to help them once they're walking through life. Jackie started working with women in recovery homes. She started finding that they were taking the beds of their mothers and their mothers. So she started thinking, well, we want to keep helping these women, but at the same time, we need to help their daughters before they even get to that point where they're in a recovery home. So if we can reach them at a younger age, then we won't have to restore a broken woman.
We start with what we call an image boot camp. We address the identity crisis, which is found, it's very common in girls. While we may be speaking about skincare, we're also talking about inner beauty. Girls begin to just do a self-discovery process. We're challenging them to really overcome labels that they maybe have lived with. And everything that we're doing is focused on serving others while at the same time learning job and life skills.
When they initially come in the doors, they are just so closed off. They have a wall built around them. The biggest thing that we can do is to show them that those walls aren't needed here.
And we ended up coming here every Monday night. I walk in and I was like, this house is beautiful. It says Glass Slipper. I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna learn about princesses. But I walk in and I sit down in that chair and I just feel that warmth and the love that comes in this house. And they were just talking about life skills and how to balance budgets and things like that. And then they also talked about your self-esteem on the inside. But you walk into this house and it's true love that you feel. You feel surrounded by the love of not only the volunteers, but also of God in here.
Glass Slipper is so important because we come around them and we give them a support system and let them know that they're valued and they're loved.
We would love to just recruit more from the faith community. We're also calling for intercessors. It's really prayer behind the scenes that changes it. Also, we are branching out to be able to just equip your team within your church to just target this population and make a difference in the lives of girls in your area.
This program changes lives. It really does.